Hello, beautiful spirit. Yes, come through. And welcome to another episode of Come Through, where I, Nadira Love, your clarity queen, shares personal stories and situations and I guess my life when my life is lifing. And I use it as examples and a way just to connect with others that you're not alone, my dear. Yes, come through. And so today's episode is a July energy check-in, but not just only that. We are now in the new moon of Cancer. Yes, since we hot off the presses in Cancer season. All right. For a couple of more, another week or so until we move over to Leo, but it's all good. Happy birthday to all my Cancerian brothers and sisters out there. Yes, my Venus is in Cancer. And so this is when I'm into my whole love and this and that. Yeah. Also my Jupiter. Yes, my Jupiter is also in Cancer. So I'm here with abundance and things have been happening for me. And so, my dear, I'm here to read this wonderful energy of how best to work well with this new moon energy in Cancer, as well as this energy check-in for July, as well as getting some navigation, some hit tips and tricks on how to navigate during this Mercury retrograde that we're having Cancer come through. Yes. So without further ado, this message is for you on how best to work with this Cancer energy. And my dear, as always, we start with the tarot. First card up we have is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. Up next, we have 6, the Lover's card, harmony. Yes. All right. And number 3, solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Yes. Okay. Come through. And so let's first start talking about this positive movement forward. I love that they're on a boat. Okay, heading towards the sun. I don't know if the sun is rising or the sun is setting, but it doesn't matter. Someone may be getting ready for a trip. Positive movement forward. Somebody is moving, traveling. I hear moving. Yeah, because of movement, traveling. But not only that, historically, okay, traditionally, per tarot readings, this card is usually shown a artisan who is working. He's working diligently away from the town, handling his business, getting stuff done, and he's making these pentacles. And so the initial message is basically you're being hardworking, you're being determined. You as the artist are in the process of creating and things are happening so fast. You're on your grind, you're focused, you're ready, and you're getting all your stuff, your ducks in a row for this wonderful masterpiece that you're creating, that you're so good at creating. And so with that, it creates a positive movement forward because you're in your zone, you're in your bliss, you're in your as one of my cohorts called it, the hakalau. You're in the zone right now, and so that's a good place to be, especially in this moment of creativity with Cancer. Cancer energy brings up about nurturing, a self-care of sorts. And because of that, when you can get into that space of giving yourself love and openness and a space to create, oh my God, great things can happen. I myself, I'm going through a whole lot right now, but it's all positive stuff because I was gifted 3 wonderful seats to the LA Dodgers game by a fellow Women in Touch sister. I was given some tickets coming up for, I didn't know Illini because I'm from University of Illinois, and they're having a Rose Bowl. They're participating in this year's Rose Bowl. And so I just received the email, asked me if I want to attend. Yes, I do. And I'm saying yes to everything that's coming my way. I have, bridal showers and retirement showers that I'm performing for as a singer. I'm grateful for that. I share all of these things to, and like I said, more to come. I received the email. My Lean In Sisters cohorts, they're getting ready to do a sweet takeover at the crypto stadium for LA Sparks game. So this will be my first LA Sparks game, first women basketball game. I'm saying, the point I'm bringing up is I'm saying yes to all these wonderful opportunities because I'm in the freedom and flowing of creativity and movement. And as these things are moving very fast for me, I'm pacing myself to stay balanced, but I'm saying yes to these things because this is the space of nurturing back to me. And so, my dear, I say the same for you. Are you working so hard that you need to get up and get out? And I know things are moving fast, but you can maintain this momentum. But please remember, because of cancer, self-care. And remember, it's always a marathon versus a sprint. But this is good energy that we're in. Come through. I like this. And then we also have the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card is a little bit trickier than this. This is more straightforward of a message. This one, let me explain why. Lover's card, as they put harmony, is not really about a significant other. It can be, though. But it could also be a business relationship, something platonic. It could be family dynamics. It could be wrapped up. They're just all about relationships and all about how to maintain the harmony, the balance within that relationship. So whether that's business or personal, you have to make sure that, again, everything stays in alignment and harmony. And while you're sitting up here working very hard at your craft, keep this in mind that there may be a business partnership coming up, or again, something that you got to get back in balance with your own relationship. Now, also remember this. The relationships, and keep this in mind, this is also a part of Mercury retrograde. Remember that retrogrades are the season of so revising, reevaluating, rethinking, redoing, reflecting. All of these re's are happening right now. And so one of the reasons we may be reflecting or revising or reliving old relationships or present relationships is because there is a fight for harmony and balance. There is a want. There is an energy here to support harmony. Remember, again, Cancer is all about the nurturing. So what relationships are you nurturing in this space, in this season? What do you want to see progress forward as we move on to the Leo's season? Okay, so these are the things that follows us along on our journey. Now, we've already completed 6 months already. We're in month 7. So now, how do you want to keep going as we have 6 more months to complete this cycle and go to a whole new year, my dear? Choose wisely. And again, another reason why we have to choose wisely, we have the solar plexus chakra. Now, this is the 3rd chakra, and so it is such a powerful chakra. Let me explain why. This is the space right above your belly button, and this is the space of manifestation. This is a space of confidence, of ego, of pressing forward, of courage, of action. I can get into some action. I'm ready to make some moves. I'm ready to just take over. That is the energy of the solar plexus. And so there's awareness right now with this card letting us know, hello, there is an awareness that might be something to work to strengthen. So please, if you find yourself feeling like you're not feeling confident in your next move, it's time to do some movement, some working out, some breath work, some yoga, some ab exercises to get the energy flowing throughout your body as you are being the artisan and creating and moving forward. Please maintain your health. Please maintain your back. I had to learn a long time ago the power of the back, the spine, as well as the abs. They work together. So keep that in mind. Work that out. You got this. Yes, moving on. So I brought out the messenger cards. All right. Bear with me. It's that Mercury retrograde, and Lord knows this double Gemini energy I got all up in me. I'm ready but good Lord. Oh, well, that was my confirmation on that. Like, but that's okay. So, hold on, let me silence that. Well, no, because I like having the signs. Okay. I can see clearly now. So this is the moon upside down, the moon card. The fog is lifting. You'll soon have the answers you need to make an informed decision. The fog is lifting. You'll soon have the answers you need to make an informed decision. So, my dear, when the moon card, okay, hold on. Yeah, maybe I will be. Okay, so sorry if you can hear that. Let's mute that. So, when the moon card is up, there is a space of uncertainty, a space of confusion, not sure where to go, where to move, how things are moving. And keep this in mind again. Remember, we are a Mercury retrograde. So, in this movement and moment of reviewing and reevaluating, there are a couple of things that you may be side-eyeing as far as, do I stay? Do I go? Do I leave it? Do I buy another one? Do I, and just know the fog is lifting. This is a good sign too. You'll soon have the answers you need to make an informed decision. If you are stuck somewhere in the center trying to figure out and navigate what's your next move, please, peace be still, my dear, because clarity is on its way. I can see clearly now. So give it space, walk away from it for a minute so that you can have clarity when that sign, that signal, that message come to you, that song lyric come to you, whatever that download comes to you in the middle of the night. However you receive your signs and messages, be aware, be clear. You will be able to see clearly when it happens. I'm so glad that the fog is lifting. Come through, yours. And why? Because we have the eighth house. Obsessions can be beautiful. Obsessions can be beautiful. Just make sure they're healthy ones. Bring balance to your mind, body, and emotions. Bring balance to your mind, body, and emotions. I like this. And the reason being is because I believe both of these are bringing in are connected to the Lover's card. Okay. These partnerships, this bonding, this connection with others. You can see clearly now with them, you'll be able to make an informed decision about your partnerships and also about the eighth house. Obsessions can be beautiful. Make sure they are healthy ones. You got to maintain a balance and harmony. There is a difference between being serious about something and obsessing about something. Okay. Please know the difference between the two. There is nothing wrong with having an admiration of sorts. Of someone, something, somewhere, okay? If it inspires you to be the creative that you are, okay? That's wonderful energy to be introduced to and let it grow and expand. That's a beautiful thing. That's the healthier version. Now, the other version that can move into more of an obsession, because this is, again, the eighth house, and this is connected with Scorpion energy, Scorpios, water energy, and we are in Cancer, the world of Cancer. And just FYI, the moon card, guess what? It's directly connected to Cancer. So, wow, that we're doing a Cancerian reading, and this is what came up. Okay. And so not just once, but twice, water energy. So with this being brought in, just be concerned that you're not obsessing over things, whether that's a person, a place, or a thing. Seriously. One of the things that I am currently practicing, learning, and slowly working with is detachment to things. For so long, I've been a person who held on, and I know what I get it from. I get it from my mom. Hold on. I love you, mommy. My mom, if I was to go to her house right now, hear me when I say there is so much stuff in that house because she was always connected to things, emotional things that was connected to her emotionally because of, me and my brother wore clothes as kids. So we got baby clothes. It's just stuff. And so one of the things that I always have to work on is remembering that I choose, and let me change that. I choose to detach from certain things. I broke a glass jar, a container. Now, back in the day, I would have snapped out, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe I broke that, blah, blah. Actually, yesterday, I breathed, I saw it, and I was like, wow, okay, look like I got to get another one. That's it. That's all. So I'm proud of myself for having a different mindset that I probably would have had 8-10 years ago by being so obsessive with things and stuff like that. So again, obsessions can be beautiful. Just make sure they're healthy ones. Bring balance to your mind, body, and emotions. All right, come through. Alignment, harmony. Yes. All right. And I also have the animal cards. Yes. Why? Most Cancer brothers and sisters, yeah, they got a pet. They got a pet, a child. They taking care of something. They loving on something. They're mothering on something. They're parenting. They're fathering. They're doing, I don't care if it's a plant. They're nurturers. All right. So God bless them for that. Yeah, somebody has to take up that job or that gift. Okay. And so I went ahead and pulled out the animal spirit cards, and they've been doing me well. I'm glad I was able to pull them out. The first one up is 46, peacock spirit. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh yeah. All right. This little light of mine. All right. So you already know where I'm going. Please, beautiful spirit, remember to always what? Shine your light. I'm always talking about why it's so important to shine your light. Beautiful spirit. It keeps the energy going. It keeps so that you have momentum to positive movement forward. It helps with the momentum of things. And again, you never know who you may inspire. First and foremost is always about an inspiration for you. But I'm telling you, energy goes where the energy flows. So stay positive. I'm over here rocking and rolling. I know all the crap and shit that's going on the news. I know what's going on the internet. I know everything that gets thrown in my algorithm, and I will surely cut it off, switch out, or just like I said, get off if I feel like it's getting too negative, or walk out the room if it's a crazy conversation. I don't need it. I know there's other things that I can listen to and vibe to that's not distracting over here to stay flowing over here. So no matter what's going on over here, I know I'm winning over here. Okay, so please shine your light, my dear. The next one up is 39. 39, which becomes what, a 12? So that's a 3. Moth spirit, surrender now. Surrender now. I like that. One of the hardest things I had to learn, because for so long I had been a control freak, was the whole process of surrendering to whatever happens. Today was a prime example. I had dance class today, and 2 women came in. I want to say it was a mother and a daughter. God bless them. But they came in at the beginning of the class. Not even the beginning. It was more so we had started rehearsing or practicing in the dance. And they came in, I tell you what, it was probably 10 minutes. Matter of fact, yeah, it was about 10 minutes within the class. But they came in and it put everybody on pause. But not only just that, the teacher had to go and talk to this lady for like over 5 minutes. And we're sitting up here. We had just started working out, warming up our bodies. And so I was over there. I'm not going to lie. This spiritual being and her human came out because we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And I was getting a bit frustrated because, in all honesty, I'm paying for this class. I paid to be here. And so if I paid to be here, I need to have a teacher who's focused on the class, not on a person who has questions, when I know there's a front desk in the front that they can ask that. And so I must have given a look, and Lord knows my husband tells me all the time, it's written all over your face. And so I'm not one to hide anything. I'm an actress. I'm a wonderful actress. But when I'm in my zone of not acting, yeah, whatever's on my face is going to be on my face. And I guess maybe my face was showing. I kept quiet to surrender to the whole process, but I kept quiet. But I guess my face read something else. So girl decided at that point, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm interceding in your class. Let me go ahead. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for answering our questions. But that was how I was able to transmute energy to shift it, because in a minute, yeah, my mouth was going to have to start opening. Gemini was going to come out. But excuse me, ladies, because it ain't what you do, is how you do it. I'm sure there are plenty of questions to ask, I'm sure. But right now, since I'm paying for this class, I really would like to get back to work. So it can be done. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Come through. So remember to surrender. I share all of that to give an example of surrendering. All right. Next, we have 53 Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. Watch and wait. And this becomes a 8. Watch and wait. You know what? I've had this 3 times in the last 3 readings that I've had. And so now it's funny that I'm going to make sure to read this one. But, yeah, I'm going to read that one. And then 50, which becomes a 5. And 5 is always about change. Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. This is a reason why I see the cards are literally saying that things are moving fast, that we are closing on the obsessing of things. We're obsessing over things, but we are getting more clarity and seeing answers to make in our next informed decisions. Okay, so I'm getting that all together. And at the end of the day, the clarity that we are receiving is helping us to overcome any obstacles. One thing is for sure, no matter what's thrown at us, we are in control of how we react to it. Okay. So even though we don't have control over what people say and their actions or what they do, or if we feel that they treated us nasty or abruptly or any of those things, how we react is the true strength and power of how we deal with things. So please know you can overcome any obstacle, my dear. Stay focused, stay balanced, start surrendering, and see how that works. And then holler at your girl and let me know how that all works out for you. And then underneath the deck, we have 14, which becomes a 5, and it's the Chameleon Spirit. So if you run across, also, Spirit is letting me know, if you run across any of these animals, the peacock, the moth, the seahorse, the rhino, and this chameleon, please, my dear, take notice. Also learn whatever characteristics of that animal makes that animal so strong, and dive deeper into why you may be seeing this animal, and again, the message that is associated with that animal. But I am going to read Seahorse. Hold on. Let me find Seahorse. And come through. We're gonna, because this is interesting. And it's an 8. And the first card that came out, there's an 8 card. 8 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Come through. All right. So, beautiful Spirit. The message is for Seahorse. Watch and wait, because I'm honoring that. Watch and wait. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all turbulence. Seahorse Spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Ooh, that was such a hard one, and I had to do that for about a month now. Ooh, it's a challenge, but you can do it, because you're going to overcome any obstacle. Yes, all right. Seahorse appears at this time to remind you the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from Seahorse Spirit is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Spirit wants you to know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it and be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. And you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. Now, the protection message is this. Are you holding on to judgment, sure that your perspective is the only correct way to look at things. There are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea. And when seahorse spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs. Hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think, feel, and act. You know why? I heard hidden beliefs because moon card usually is hidden forces. Suddenly hidden forces are in play, but it was in reverse. So here we go. I like that. Let me say that again. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think, feel, and act. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to step back? Perhaps the drama you have been drawn into is your own. Whatever the actions of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take the words or behaviors personally. Did we just we just talked about this. Come through on that confirmation. Thank you. Their turbulence may have little to do with you, so remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective may be quite different in time. Come through. All right. So I was trying my best. I was doing my best to keep this reading nice and shorter than the others. My dear, that concludes this reading on how best to work with this Cancer energy, this July energy check-in. And I just want to give a quick reminder of certain things. Next Saturday, July 25th, if you are in the Southern California area, come in. I'm doing a yoga class, free yoga class over at the Oats Club. You already know I'm always promoting the Oats Club. So come and get a yoga stretch, Rooted and Rising, over at the O's Club at 10 a.m. Also on Friday night, guess what? Your girl will be singing at Kindred Spirits out here in Valencia. So told you, God is good. If you stay still and you stay faithful, things will work out. I was manifesting multiple diverse places to sing, perform, and it's been throwing at me left and right. And I even got a new tattoo to mark the occasion of my trademark with Your Clarity Queen and Come Through. So your girl's officially trademarked. So remember that if you out here, you see some Clarity Queen stuff, holler at your girl, let me know. Okay, but on the Friday 31st, I'll be performing at Kindred Spirits in Valencia. And August 1st, I'll be at the Porter Valley Country Club singing from 6 to 9. Be on the lookout. I got a new commercial reel, so I'm going to be sending that out real soon. So when you see it, drop some comments or whatever. I'm excited about it. But yeah, let me know. And then also, beautiful spirit, like, share, and subscribe to this video. I am here to be of service. I love lifting the vibration, and I want it to be a domino effect to everyone. So please, when this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Yes, it helps supports me. It helps supports the channel. It helps. All right. Subscribe to the channels, the platforms. I love what I do. It's a blessing. And so I am always dearly rewarded for it, but it does help me in this whole, I'm not a social media person yet like that, but I'm working very hard to be better at it. And I definitely need your assistance in making that happen. So please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, my dear, whether it's on TikTok, YouTube, or Upscroll and Blue Sky and Substack. I am loving Substack. I was sleeping on Substack for a minute. But anyway, all right, my beautiful spirit. And always remember to shine your light, which was this first card. I am a firm believer that if everyone was to shine their light, and I mean brightly shine their light, no one will be in darkness, my dear, because you just never know who you may inspire. Go out here and inspire others. We, as light workers, we need help to raise this vibration. We need it to get up higher and higher and higher. I'm calling you out, man. So please, as you raise yours and you have the space to share with others, raise it. Shine your light. All right, my dear. And I'm going to keep shining my light. I'm in my winning season and I want you to be in your winning season. If you need some help and some clarity with that, by all means, holler at your girl and holler at me. Reach out to me so you can get a free consultation, a free 15-minute consultation with me. And then we can figure out what services that might be most helpful for you during your time of need. Okay, come through. I'm here to be of service. All right. Beautiful spirit. Till next time. Take care of yourself during this Cancer season. Take care of yourself and be compassionate, filled with grace during this Mercury retrograde for yourself and for others. And again, it takes some time, but we gonna, and even when this retrograde is over, we still got shadow side. So have some grace and mercy, not only for others, but for yourself, my dear. Till next time. I did it in 30 minutes. Yes. Take care, my dear. Mwah! Enjoy the rest of the season. Whenever I pop back up or in, whatever, we're going to make it happen, Captain. Okay. It's not even about setting dates and all this other stuff. I'm getting in where I'm getting in, where I fit in. Girl is being booked and busy and I'm enjoying this. So this is what I do. I do the readings, collective readings, when I have downtime. Yeah. So if you need some straight time with me, that's why it's best to go ahead and just set an appointment. So it's just you and I, my dear. So let's talk to our ancestors. Let's get guided through our spiritual team. All right. Take care. Till next time. And watch yourself, watch your mental, watch your heart. Stay in harmony, my dear. Bye.